In recent years, a number of women have taken leadership roles in the male-dominated sports world. But before many of them, Melissa Proctor laid the foundation, opening the door for young women just starting out all the way to executives in the C-suite. Natasha Lance reports.
I told her then I was going to be the first female coach in the NBA, although I had never played basketball.
At 15 years old, Melissa Proctor was already dreaming big. She never got that job calling basketball plays, but she did make it courtside as the first female ball attendant for the Miami Heat. The job was hardly glamorous, diving for balls and mopping sweat from the floor. That's where Proctor started her sports career, breaking barriers, but it's not where it ended.
Taking that idea and ultimately kind of reaching out, being persistent, and getting an opportunity to be the first ball girl on the court for the Heat, had no idea that it would full circle kind of take shape in the way that it has been.
Today, Proctor is the Executive Vice President and Chief Marketing Officer for the Hawks and State Farm Arena, where she continues to be a trailblazer.
I wasn't driven by a title or by the perception of power or money. It was really about how to make an impact and do good stuff.
Stuff like helping the Hawks become the first NBA team to open their building for early voting and weaving Atlanta's civil rights history into the fabric of the team's MLK City Edition uniforms. So sharp, they even caught the eye of the Pope.
That work has been where we've been regardless of what took place last summer or the pandemic. It was amazing.
Proctor credits much of her success to just being her authentic self. It's a lesson she learned early on in her career. She hopes to pass it down to her daughter and others through her book, From Ball Girl to CMO.
So to be a chief marketing officer of an NBA team and to have a nose ring and locks, and most times I'm wearing sweats and Nikes, it's a great feeling. But I also know that by me being my best self, I can encourage my team and others to be their best selves.
Like many in business, Proctor is often asked what she sees as her professional future. Despite all of her accomplishments, she's not one to set career goals. Instead, staying open to what fits her values.
I always say I don't know what I want to be when I grow up, and I still say that to this day. So I'm very open to whatever God in the universe has for me.
And perhaps it's that openness that brought Melissa Proctor to where she is today, from wiping down the hardwoods to one of the most notable leaders in the NBA.
What a journey. Well, our Voices for Equality stories aim to empower diverse voices from our community. You can find more on 11alive.com/voices.
What an awesome story there. All right, switching now to